Hey guys, we're going to roll right into the next one, which is Scareglow. Now, Scareglow is one of my favorite action figures. I actually gave mine to a friend because he really wanted it. And then he turned around and he ended up selling it. Well, he actually bought it from me, but I should never have sold it to him. And then he went around and sold it for much more. Fearglow. Scareglow. Evil ghost of Skeletor. Fear his glow. The skeletal spectre rules the underworld of Subterranea. That's hard to say. Trapping lost souls inside their deepest, darkest nightmares. But it has been too long since Scareglow has tasted true fear. If the daring adventurers wish to pass through his domain, they must pay the price. Fear for Scareglow to feast upon, or be trapped in Subterranea forever. So this is obviously one of the first ones because I remember some of these were out the first. I think I have Stinkor somewhere. I need to actually get all this stuff out. Here's the thing on the bottom, but this has been so long. This is from 2021. Now, we don't have any of these stores around here. So I got this at a place for $9.99 called, not Player's Choice. That's the comic book shop. Super Deals. It's kind of a local store. They have one in North Myrtle Beach, one right up here. I can almost walk to it if I wasn't so old and lazy. And then one over in Ashboro, I think she said, or Asheville, probably Ashboro. But it's Masters of the Universe Revelation. I think that's the movie or the TV series. I've never seen it. I have no desire to see it. I didn't like the original. I did like Motu X though. All right, so this is still taped on the top. The other one wasn't taped on the top, which made me wonder how many pieces are missing. But evidently none. Not that I can tell. All right, I'm just gonna take it out. All right, so we got a soft goods cape. We have 4 handcuffs, and we have pirate hands. They look like some kind of pirate. So taking it out, it has got at least some translucentness. It's translucent, smoky color. He's got a very cool looking, very nicely colored teal. No paint. I mean, they could have done some paint on the silver. I mean, this is supposed to be the Masterverse. In my understanding, when I first saw Masterverse, they only had the first 4 at my Walmart, and that was it. We never saw them again. I was to understand that this is the masterpiece of the Masters Universe. To me, it looked like, oh, well, why did I buy the, it's like they were trying to redo the Maddie World stuff that I was a member of. And I hate it because I had to pay $39 for just one action figure. It was a She-Ra figure. That's what I burned out. I was like, I'm paying $39 for shipping. It's a $25 plus shipping and handling, $39 for one figure. And I don't even care about Netosa. I don't know anything about Netosa. But if you become a member, you got to get every single figure. There's no opting out. Oh, that really burned me out of the program. So this soft good cape, it's tattered, but it's also very organized. It's very symmetrical. Like there's a deep cut here and here. It's almost like a bird, like the wings of a bird, sort of. I don't know, these are not the same. There's 4 points on this side and 3 points on this one. All right, so that face, it's beautiful. He does appear to be translucent, which I could not tell in the box at all until I pulled it out. He's got an upper swivel, which is pretty obvious. He looks like, the cape on him looks like Doctor Strange. He's got a ball jointed head. I'm just trying to see if I can take this off because it looks too Doctor Strange looking to me. I feel like he should have a hood like a Grim Reaper. All right, getting the arms down. It takes an act of God to get it to go down. I'm surprised they had this one. It was like from 2021. They usually carry whatever was like on clearance last year at Target, which we don't have a Target, so it's kind of good for me. But it's also a lot of stuff that I could care less about. But some stuff is good. This one I was like, I'll give it a chance. Now, it better glow in the dark. He's supposed to be scared glow, not scared don't glow. My cats are starting to meow. So he's got translucent legs as well. He's got a meow. He's got a good bend right there. He's got ankle rockers. Now, either mine's dusty, like somebody's had him up on their shelf and decided to put him back in the package and return him, which could be possible. Or it's just the plastic is starting to separate. It's kind of sticky. That's a bit concerning. All right, to me, he does not look like Scareglow at all, because Scareglow is really way more glowy than this. He looks more like a pirate, which is cool. So in my universe, I might end up making him like a pirate. He looks like Captain Harlock dead, like a dead Captain Harlock. Let's see if I can interact any other figures or pieces with him. He's got different hands, so there's a thing you put in his hand. Let's put that in there. If I can get it there. All right, so he's got that, which is not really, he's not really the angel of death or anything. All right, so let's see how these compare to the, they're bigger. They're much bigger than these guys. These guys are about 6 inches, aren't they? So that must mean these are like 7 inches. Yeah, they're bigger than them. They're much bigger than my 4-inch turtles. They're shorter than Ken. Bigger than 5-inch Superman. So I don't know what kind of world they would go in. In my universe, they would just be demigods, basically. A pirate demigod. Let's see if I could take his skirt off. Now, it doesn't have anything in the other one to how to take them apart, so my guess is you don't. Oh, crap. Look, you can't because of the way that's made. I thought if I could pop this apart, but I don't think I can. I need to watch a video by somebody who, oh, here's this play feature. You just pop it apart. But he does have dust all over him, and I'm not sure if that's dust or if it's where the plastic is starting to, like it's been kept in a bad place, like a really hot place. But you can see where it's like white ghosty looking right there. It's almost like a baby powder. That is very concerning. So if you got this figure, could you go and check it to see if it's starting to do that for you? Because I know that on my G.I. Joe that I had back in the 90s, a few years later, I found it was completely sticky, and that G.I. Joe was completely clear. It was a active camouflage. His clothes were clear. Everything about him was clear. His body was sticky, and certain parts of his clothing were sticky. Like he had some, his hat was okay. The harness was sticky, things like that. Like he had, you know, he was molded in like, it was a 12-inch G.I. Joe, but he was molded in like the clothing like they started doing in the 2000s. I think it was from about 2000 is when I got it. But it was part of the G.I. Joe members. So if you're a member, you got the figure for your membership dues or something. So please go check yours and see if it's also sticky and let me know in the comments. And if you know there's a trick to fixing it, let me know that too. That'd be great. But there's the Scareglow. One last thing I'm going to do is just stick him to the light for a few minutes and see if he does any glowing at all. But that light up there is pretty darn powerful, and we'll just couple it to the thing. And yep, it appears he does glow. That's good. Does his chest glow? It's not like it's going to help much. I don't think his chest glows. I think it's just his head. Which, yeah, kind of makes sense. All right, well, y'all have a great day, and thanks so much for watching this part right here. And hope you guys, if you're into this, let me know exactly, like, what is Masters of the Universe Masterverse? Because if this is supposed to be the best they can do, I'm completely confused, because this is not the best they can do. Maybe this is why these were $10. You let me know, because I don't ever see these except the first 4 I saw, and that was it. And I was not impressed, because I was like, I got the collector club ones. Why would I need those? These are taking it a step outside. These were never in the original Maddie universe. I'm going to go kill me a cat now. Meow! Be quiet. I'm not really going to kill my cat. I'm going to let him know that I'm very disappointed. All right. It's 8 minutes anyway, 9 minutes, whatever. 9 minutes 11, so I'm good. I try to cut off before 10 minutes. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day. Bad cat.